We're on the final stretch now. This is the fourth video. So very quick review. We have covered light checking, how to make a fist, crossing, how your stance is formed, how you move, how you go check, how you go cross. We've done elbow, we've done abs, we've done some push-ups. We've done some knee. We've done quite a bit here, as well as a couple of other stretches. So on this one, we're going to take what we do with the knee, we're going to turn that into a front kick. And there's a real little kind of secret tip that I want to give you and get, is that if you get your knee to be good, then your front kick can follow. So they're not too separate, they actually are an extension of each other. That's my insight on it. Some people might disagree, but I think if you get the knee, then you'll find that you can flow into this quite easily. So we've got a couple of bits to do on that, then we're going to do a couple of bit more conditioning, and then we're going to put a little short bit about how do we put all this together so you can start to get an experience of it. As always, what I said at the start of this is by the end of these four, if you play with them, you get them 1 week at a time, you'll know if this way of training is right for you. It's not for everybody, but it's actually a really, really interesting and fascinating way to train. It just gets more and more exciting the more you're in it. Ask anyone who's been doing this kind of work for years, they'll tell you the same thing. So hopefully you'll certainly know by the end, but hopefully you will enjoy the experience, and at the end we'll give you an opportunity to maybe go a bit deeper into this if it's something you actually think is really for you. So now we're going to go into front kick. We've covered knee and I've gone through some of the things that we've already done with all that. My insight on it is if you get your knee is good, then your front kick can be an extension of the same motion. So all we're going to do with it is left leg forward. So Simon's going to demonstrate as well. So we've done a knee where we come up and in. So if you remember, you're hitting with the femur, you're going driving it in the way. Now, all we're going to do is let that leg come out at the same time. We're going to let it move at the same time. We're going to hit with the ball of the foot. Look at my foot here. You'll see the ball of the foot. We're not going to hit with the flat or the heel. There's other kicks, but for the moment, I just want you to do it with the ball of the foot. You're going to be here. Your hands are up. You're going to bring your knee and extend. Knee and extend. Really simple. So on a previous video, we did knee to chest. So that's going to open up and give you the flexibility and the ease of movement. And then we're just going to let that go out. Boom. Good. So how do we apply this? So if I'm with Simon, we're here, right? So antagonist, let's pretend a scenario. All I'm going to do is go out of range for the knee. I just let this come out. Boom. Simple as that. Bang. Bang. He doesn't know if I can actually kick or not, so he's going to punch. So if I don't put my hands up, then I could be eating like his fist anyway. So what I want to be able to do is cover as I do it. Cover as I do it. Simon does the same with me, just brings his knee up and lets it out. That's it. Watch again. Boom. Okay, again. Good. So if you've got a training partner or a friend, you just want to start playing with these, this is a really nice way to do it. So we just go, I'd go one, boom, he'd go one. Boom. If you look, we're not kicking lumps out of each other. We're just going to touch and touch, touch. We want to get the motion, a thing I keep emphasizing, get the motion, get the understanding, and all the bits will actually come together. You'll get the power in due course, but let's go gradual, come in easy, learn the motion, get the full, complete understanding of it, then you get a good foundation. Then you can really start to move. Okay, so if you've got the knee, next thing, you let the leg come out. Really, really simple, really gradual. Do you want to take this a bit higher? Start doing 20, 30. Then your cardiovascular goes up and everything else changes. Okay, hope that's useful. Now we're going to move on after this, straight onto a little bit of conditioning. It's going to help everything else. So we're bringing a little bit of conditioning into every one of the videos, just to help you get your body strong enough to actually do the things you want to do. All right, this is one really good for the knee and for the front kick. You're just going to lift and hold. All right, so you've got your toes up, your leg at 90 degrees. Then you're going to let the foot go out and come back. Out and hold and back. Out and hold and back. Okay, so you can do like 10 on one leg, 10 on the other. Interestingly, what you'll find is this leg, the support leg, will end up doing a lot more shaking, a lot more stabilizing. That's the one that you'll actually have to do a lot more work. Especially if you take it up slowly, hold it, and back. Okay, so again, like everything, come in gradually, 5, 10, 10, 15, go for 20. Add that to the other bits of conditioning done. We've done the squats, We've done knee to chest. So now we're starting to work all the way through the body. Legs, back, abs, chest. Hope that's useful. Start to put it all together. We're going to move on in a minute and just take you into how do I put all these different facets of all this training, put it all together so you can actually enjoy it and play with it a bit more. So, as promised, I said, right, so you've got all these little different facets that we've been playing with and explaining. Like, as always, do lots of little. Don't try and do tons and tons and tons, yeah? Or go find a gym, or go find a club, or go find a dojo that actually, is appropriate for you and it looks after you if you really want to start fast tracking on that. Meanwhile, here's how you can start to put all this together, right? So I'm working with Simon on this. I'm going to talk it through as we go. Yeah, and you can start with 2 or 3 minutes and then build up to 5 or 10 minutes of this. Add some conditioning, yeah, add some stabilizing, add some focus and mental approach, which we've touched on. Yeah, then suddenly you've got a bit of a complete package for your training for the stuff that you're going to be doing at home, okay? And as always, if you want to progress, then we're going to give you some links that you can actually take this to another level altogether. Okay, so we did this one. We did check and cross. Yeah, we did check and elbow. Check is giving you your range, and check is actually saying right, stop. This is where I start and you finish. Yeah, so we did check and cross, check and elbow. We go check and knee. We go check and front kick. Okay, so that's 4 main things that we can do. Add to that, we're now going to move the way we did in the first video. We're going to move and move. Small steps, hands up. We can add the cover, yeah, which we did as well. Covering and covering, not passive. So we move, check, cross. Move, check, elbow. Move, check, knee. Move, check, front kick, cover. You can add covers all the time. Yeah, so at any point in it. We're going to keep this in a really small bits so you can see all of it happening. But you've got a living room, you've got a kitchen, you've got a patio, you could move anywhere and have your awareness. Before we finish on this, we're going to actually talk a little bit about the mental approach. It's a bit we've touched on. It's a huge, huge part of it. Almost too much to go in any great depth at this part. But I want you to get an understanding that this and this need to work together as one unit. You all need to be in one place. Yeah, for all of this to actually really start to develop. So together, we're just going to go through it. So I'm going to call it so Simon can actually go through it. So we're here. Right, we're not going to actually be competing in any way. We're just moving around as a figure. So we're going to move, and he's going to go check, and he's going to go cross. Boom. Move. He's going to go check, and he's going to go elbow. Bang. We're going to move again. He's going to go check and go knee. Bang. Yeah. He's going to move. He's going to go cover. Boom, he's going to come back out, he's going to go check, and he's going to go front kick. Bang, good. So that's all he's going to do and movement in between. So you get 5 things there ready to play with. All of them starting with a check, your first point of reference. Check, cross, elbow, knee, front kick, cover. And that's exactly how you play it. So you do 1 of each, 2 of each, 3 of each. Then we just mix and match as you go. So now Simon's just going to free flow. I'm going to free flow, still at no speed. Yeah, we're still learning the motions, we're learning the understanding. Right, you can accelerate this as you want to at your own pace. But right now, let's be safe, let's keep it secure. Yeah, let's keep the movement really, really easy. Yeah, no strains. Yeah, just build and build and build. Good foundations give you long-term wellness. Okay, so he's going to move, and in his own time, he's going to go whatever he wants to do. He's going to go check and cross, and then he's going to move. Elbow, good. He's going to do another one. Go up, front kick. He's going to do another one. Knee, good. He's going to throw in a cover now and again. He's going to move, and he's going to change his angles all the time while he's doing this. Yeah. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. That's a really simple way to pull it all together. Don't try and do it all. Don't try and do it fast. Small progressions. This is designed specifically for you to be working at home, to be working with a friend, to be working in isolation even. Yeah, the speed and all the other bits, they can come later. But right now, get the motion and the understanding, get the feel, and then you can add all the bits. You can add all the bits with the speed and everything as you progress with it. But right now, coming gradually. And for those of you want to, for those of you really get that this is a really interesting way to train, but you can't necessarily get to the place you want to, and you can't come and train with us in Combat Arts or whatever it might be, whatever the reason is, then there's other ways we can actually help you with that. We're trying to give all the good bits and the fast tracking bits so you can get how exciting and interesting this way of training is. And remember, this is not about the fight. This is about the training. This is about having a great life. This is about having a good mental outlook, a good physical robustness to you. We don't need fights. There's enough tough guys in the world, as we said at the start. So hopefully that we've gone through enough things, you can get the composite of it all. I'm going to finish in a little bit about just about that whole mindset thing. But by now, you should know pretty much if this is for you. And at least if you want to go to the next level, where we're already producing a series of longer videos that go into more detail that can help you move step by step to get you to your goal. So here we are. We're at the end of the 4 videos. Obviously, there'll be an invite and an opportunity for you if you want to take it further and you want to do this at home in a much more detailed manner. Meanwhile, I want to just finish on the idea about your mindset and your approach to this. So one of the key bits is to actually look at your training before your training and go, why am I training? If it's just for fitness and a sense of well-being, stuff like that, then your emphasis is going to be different from self-defense, from combative, So it's just being clear about where you actually want to go with this right at the get-go. If you're clear about that, that'll change your approach to what you actually do in the training. And what I've tried to emphasize on this is lots of little will get you there a lot faster than little of lots. So the occasional bit where you do a big chunk of something and then you're sore for 4 days and you don't do anything for another 2 weeks. But if you did 10 minutes a day, 20 minutes every 2 days, you would see a more consistent progression. So get your mindset right with it. When you're actually doing this training, I want you to have your eyes strong. I don't mean like I'm a tiger, that kind of noise. I'm talking about actually just being focused. So your eyes are like not drifting, you're not thinking about too many different things. Try and quieten your mind. You quieten your mind by breathing. You breathe slowly. Not up at the top. You breathe from here. You push this out. So you move and you go check. Your eyes are strong all the time. You've got a little rhythm and you can feel it. So what you're doing is you're starting to harmonize your head and your heart, your mind and your body. Starting to put all this together along with your breathing. And all of it will start to make a little bit more sense as you go. So get clear about why you want to train. Get clear about where you want to go with it. Even if you're not very clear, you start to have a bit more of a picture, a bit more of an understanding. And as you're going with it, stay focused on what you're doing. Don't drift. Pull yourself back in. It's not the way we're taught. It's not what we're taught to do. We're taught to get too focused on too small a thing. I want you to get focused on yourself. Where you want to go, how you want to feel, how you want to move. And I promise you, just from my experience of it, the more you do of this, the more exciting it gets. There's more and more in it. It gets bigger and bigger and bigger and more interesting. There's levels on levels on levels. So hopefully you found this interesting. Get in touch with us if you want to do more like in a progressive way at home or with a couple of friends. But there's going to be other ways that we're going to get in touch with you if you so desire, because this is just the most exciting way I know to train. And it's my joy and privilege to have shared some of this with you so far. And I want you to get the magic that I've seen in the last 3 decades. So over to you. Enjoy what you've got. And I look forward to seeing you at some point in the future.